So recently I was at a local bookstore chain that shall be nameless, but I'm pretty sure people have a good idea. There are only so many large book selling chains out there, so I'm pretty sure you can kind of guess which one I was at. And I was just, hunting for books. It's getting to be around spooky season. I wanted to find a book that was kind of related to that. And I just so happened to be browsing their manga section, which is a little bit of hit or miss sometimes. And they had a display for Studio Ghibli items. And I could not resist buying a little paper theater of Kiki's Delivery Service and putting it together. I was going to film putting it together, but I didn't. But I did catch some B-roll of it, so I'll be intermittently dispersing that through the video here. It was fun to put together. A little challenging because I'd never done anything like this before, but it was still fun, and still I might do it again. I would definitely do it again, and obviously I would get something different. I don't think I would get the same Kiki's Delivery Service paper theater craft again, or maybe I would, I don't know. I did miss a few minor things putting it together. I don't know if you can catch on to what I missed in the B-roll, if I even show the B-roll that I'm thinking of, or have any B-roll of it up close. But looking at the thing here, you can probably comparatively tell what I missed. Now, this is a level 2 for this kind of paper theater, craft stuff thing, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know, it took me probably about a half an hour to put everything together. You needed a knife and some glue to kind of hold everything together. So that was fairly easy to cut everything out and stick it together with bits of glue. The only real challenging part that I encountered was there's like in the corners, you have I don't know how well you can see it on the front here, but in the corners you have like braces almost to kind of hold the 6 different sections together. So there's one in each corner, and then there's 2. Yeah, there's 4, one for each corner, and then there's like another 3 that kind of go in random spots around it to kind of help keep everything together. Putting those in was probably the only real challenging part about this build. I don't know why I called it a build, but that was pretty the only challenging part about doing this. Everything else was pretty just, cut and dry, no pun intended. But it was, honestly, it was just, cutting everything out, gluing it together. There are a lot of tiny little pieces because it's very small, and smaller than what it is on the box, I would say, or probably, a little smaller than what it is on the box when it's all said and done and put together. So if you have, if you bought it as a gift for young children, help them out with it, because again, you have to cut parts of it out, and that might be a little challenging for a young child to do, because you don't. I don't know. I don't really trust kids with sharp objects, because they might either hurt someone else, if not themselves. Because gluing things on, fine, but definitely need some adult supervision if you have this as a gift for a child or a young person. I don't want to necessarily say a child, but there are English instructions for those people who are not fluent in Japanese. Not detailed, intricate step-by-step instructions, but just enough instructions to get you through the project safely. And in this little blue and white patch up in the corner here, it says at the top, English instructions included, and then underneath that it says tools required, utility knife, glue, and tweezers. I was able to get by without the tweezers, but I feel, looking back at it now, I feel like doing it with the tweezers definitely would have been really simple and a lot easier to do, because, again, there's just a lot of small, intricate little pieces in here that you have to, like, glue down in certain spots. Like, you have to glue things down to the clock tower in the very background. Her bow tie. You have to glue one of her shoes on. So there's a lot of small things, little intricate details that you might need the tweezers for. So I would definitely recommend using tweezers. But other than that, it was fairly simple to put together. So that's probably all I have for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until then, till next time, peace.